Welcome to Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight. Got a lot of great stuff coming up. Got a conversation with Kolby Black of 64th Floor. Going to talk with Mikey Baish of The Sugarhold and play music from Lil Baby Suplex, The Sugarhold, and Lucid Street. So without further ado, let's get started.
He was born on a Saturday in 73. He loves punk rock music. The Friday the 13th. Jamming in the dazzle jam. Rocking out on the bass guitar with the shortwave radio band. It's motherfucking Andy Scolding. Look at motherfucker, cause here he comes. Andy Scolding. Wearing his orange hat.
All right, so this first event is happening Friday in downtown Troy, and I'm lucky enough to be able to talk to the organizer of the event, Kolby Black of 64th Floor. So I actually have him on the phone right now. So we're going to go to the phone and let Kolby tell you what's going on in Troy this Friday. What's up, Kolby?
Hey, what's going on, man?
You know, just doing my thing and getting rounding up some events for the weekend and finding out what's happening in and around the 518. And we talked, I think it was like a week ago or more when we were talking about it. And you have an event coming up that's actually tomorrow as this airs, so Friday, the 14th. So tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
Yep, we have 64 Blackout, which is our like launch party for our campaign, which is also called 64 Blackout. We have a fashion collection coming out under the same name for our brand called the Black Tongue. Our record label is called 64th Floor. The project coming from that label is also called 64 Blackout. So we're really just on heavy campaign vibes. We're starting in the 518. We have a July event slated for New York City. So we're really just trying to raise the awareness of my label and my company, the artists that I'm working with between the upstate New York area, the New York City area, New Jersey, Connecticut. But, given the fact that I have roots in the 518 area, I graduated from Troy High. I grew up in this area, and most of my talent comes from this area. We're starting out here,
And so where is this happening?
It's going to go down at Taken NY, which is a new hookah bar in Troy, 908 River Street. It's happening 6/14. So yes, Friday for everybody who's listening. And, we're going to really, create a different vibe for the area. As I kind of said earlier, a lot of my business in motion is really in like the New York City, Philadelphia, and even, going as far as like the West Coast. So what we're trying to do is kind of bring those elements of other markets and more, eclectic places up here, as well as highlight the talent that's from up here. I'll have my artists from 64th Floor, Lil Baby Suplex there. I'll have another artist that I'm working with from the area, Rakim Ali. He'll be in the building. We'll have some of my other Glockstar members, like Glockstar Slim, in the building. And then, we might have a couple surprise guests. I've been talking to Jay Mackay from Primetime Selectors. He's also a really talented producer and rapper. I've been talking to TKV, who's a very super talented rapper and singer. So, I'm trying to expand what it is that is happening up here and put it on a greater scale, because I feel like there hasn't been any real life, like, music industry expertise coming to the 518 and getting active. So, with me being raised in this area and having talent from this area, I feel like it's only right to do this before we start bringing things to other markets.
Yeah, and I think that's awesome to be focused on larger markets, to be focused on New York City and the West Coast, but like not forget that like there's a great talent pool here in the 518, and there's a lot of great artists of all genres like right here. So I really dig that you're like kind of connecting the city and Philadelphia and the 518, because they're not honestly not that far away, like so
Exactly.
so I mean there's no reason why we can't mix in some of the talent with the bigger markets down there. So I fucking dig that.
That's my whole MO, man. Like, we don't growing up in the 518, this isn't an area where the music industry is frequent. There aren't any ad agencies or any creative agencies or any marketing companies out here. So there's very little resources and very little outlets to get your talent seen. So it takes the people who come from this area to go out to other places like New York City and LA or London or Paris to get their expertise in these industries and then bring it back. So that's what I've been doing since, I started my company in 2011. I've been active in the bigger parts of the music and entertainment industry since 2016. And I've been trying to, ride that path from 2016 all the way till now.
Yeah, so we gotta talk more, because that's basically exactly what I'm trying to do. Is I'm just trying to to let people know, to be like, hey, look over here, look at the 518, look at how much fucking talent is here, and like I always say, put a spotlight on it, and that's the name of the episode. This episode is the Weekend Spotlight. I'm like, let's put a spotlight on what's happening here. So.
And that's honestly why I wanted to reach out to you, because, I saw some good work that you did with my boy Big Lettuce and the Rap Songs crew. And, that's extended family of my label. So, when I saw you were in tune with them, I wanted to reach out and get you in tune with what we do, because we're on very similar missions.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm, admittedly not I don't have my finger on the pulse of the hip hop world. I'm an old punk rock guy, but I like music of all genres, and more than anything, I like being exposed to music that may not be on my radar, because you got to fucking dig to find music that's not right in your face.
And, in general, with this new era of hip hop, especially I'd say since we've been active in it from 2011 onwards, although it's hip hop, there is a great deal of punk and hardcore inspiration behind it.
Yeah, and they've always kind of, been parallel, you know what I mean? Like punkers and hip hop people always got along, always,
Exactly, back down to the BCBG days or CBGB
days. Yeah, for sure.
So this is ingrained, and even in my years of being active in New York City, a lot of the rap shows that we did were at punk venues, and a lot of the rap kids that we would encounter came from the punk world to some degree. Even this new age of pop punk and metalcore and hardcore seeping into hip hop is all because of that.
Right.
So this is definitely something that, even if it's a little different for people, there's going to be something that kind of, almost like it strikes a chord, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, we'll have to keep in touch. I dig what you're doing, and I want to do more collaborations and help spread the word. And but before we go, you were going to play a song from one of your artists, right? That's going to be performing this Friday in Troy, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is a new song from Lil Baby Suplex. He's out of Albany, New York. It's featuring Vito and Vito from Schenectady. The song is called Way Too High. Lil Baby Suplex will be spinning some of his tunes live at 64 Blackout, at Taken, New York, in Troy. That is going to be 6/14 on Friday. So yes, if anybody's listening to this, please come out, have a good time with us. The tickets are on sale now. You'll be able to pay at the door for a ticket. Inflation at 11 p.m. So try to get there early. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're bringing a different vibe. So this song is indicative of the energy and the vibe that we're on.
All right, so let's listen to Way Too High. And Kolby, thank you again so much, and we'll definitely keep in touch, because I want to help you spread the word, and help me spread the word, and help everybody spread the word about the 518, because there's a lot of cool shit happening here, man.
Indeed. Let's do it, good brother.
slide, I'ma try to hold him back. Don't get wild in this motherfucker. I'm way too high in this motherfucker. Shit.
If it get messy, this Glock got a kick. If the trap came with insurance, I'd be fucking rich. I just put a dick in my Nina like she my side bitch. That should be a sign to not slide switch. I'm throwing up the G like sign language. They stealing, boy, that's my shit. Super, if your jeans that fucking tight, how does the 9 fit? Shorty on my heels, I saved her number under dry fit. We trap like the 80s, but Super was born in 96.
Hard in this motherfucker. My brother to my side, he gon' slide, I'ma try to hold him back. Don't get wild in this motherfucker. I'm way too high in this motherfucker.
I'm way too high in this motherfucker.
My paso day, I pull the paint in this motherfucker.
You reach for a chain and then you die, you stupid motherfucker. I walk in the morning, but I'm a rich motherfucker. I get to the bag for sure. These niggas be hating, I'm fucking they hoes up. All black bins, my clear for the cold. If I answer the call, then I'm here in a row. I got perks and drinks and weed, it's sold. Your boy from the hole, and that jerk, he gon' fold. He got called by the cops and I know that he told. Won't step in a party, can't bring up my pole. I see any wrong move, then we ending the show. The shit that I'm rolling, my blunt in this thing. Just made 20 bands on the play, hit the bank. Just went to the jeweler, put ice on my ring. He can't fuck with me, man, I do shit he can't. I feel like getting beat, I go hard in the paint. I cut off with the rest and the snakes, man, he fake. Look, our bitch got a touch in her toe. She fuck with the gang, she know how we roll. I just need me a pot in the blender. Working my wrist, trying to get all the extras. Vivi, my bitch, gotta make her feel special. Vivi, my neck and my wrist, I get cheddar. These niggas bitch for real. Yo, big brother down in the drill. I swear I don't know how that feel.
My brother to my side, he gon' slide, I'ma try to hold him back. Don't get wild in this motherfucker. I'm way too high in this motherfucker.
All right, that was Lil Baby Suplex featuring Vito and K Vito, and that song is called Way Too High. So coming up next, we have the Sugar Hole, the Jagaloons, and the Alec Lewis Group. They're all going to be playing together at Great Flats Brewing on Friday. It's an early show. It starts at 6 p.m. And, again, like I am lucky enough to be able to talk to some of the people that are in the 518 music community and let them tell you exactly what's going on. So I actually am going to go to the phone and talk to Mikey Baish of the Sugar Hole. He's an unsigned 518 regular, certainly pops in on this show, and is a buddy of mine in real life. So it's always cool to talk to him. So let's go to the phone. What's up, Mikey?
Nothing, man. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. So
Good.
I wanted to talk to you today about the show coming up, tomorrow as this episode airs, Friday at Great Flats with Jagaloons and Alec Lewis Group. So I guess tell the folks a little bit about what they can expect.
Big party in Schenectady, man. Kicking the summer off right. 3 great bands. The Sugar Hole are becoming a staple in Schenectady right now. These hometown gigs are always a lot of fun. The Jagaloons, nobody does it better. They're the surf rock gods. And then the new kids on the block, Alec Lewis Group, the Alec Lewis Group. They'll be kicking things off at 6 o'clock. Early show.
Yeah, and that's nice, like especially on a Friday, and like it's nice to be able to, when it's nice and sunny out, it's still the afternoon, you can go catch a show and still be home at like a relatively decent hour. So,
or go to another show afterwards.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's
whatever,
probably plenty of things happening in Schenectady.
Yeah. So I'm really, really excited for it. The folks at Great Flats are really awesome. They're wicked easy to work with, and they, whenever they invite us around, we try to make it happen. So it's been a little while since we've been there. We're stoked to be back.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna try to make it over there. Fridays are tough for me because I work so goddamn far away, and by the time I get there, it would be so late, and I don't,
Yeah.
and now I'm old and I'm tired, but maybe you never know. You may see me.
You're not too old. That's the thing. So
No, not yet.
yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a great time. I hope to see you. It is free. The beer is great, just like they say in the name, and it's it's going to be a big party. Come party in Schenectady, as the Jagaloons say.
Right, as the Jagaloons say, and Jagaloons are so great, man. Like I've been listening to a lot of it here in the Dazzle Den.
Yeah, the new album's fantastic. It just came out like a week ago, week and a half ago, something like that. Welf did get injured in a motorcycle accident, though.
Right.
So they will have a fill-in bass player who's Justin Burke. I actually know Justin from he played with the Abysmals a little bit.
Okay.
Specifically when they were at the Jive Hive, and he was in a band called Checkered Past, a ska band that I saw. Yeah, good dude. So they'll have a fill-in on bass. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think it'll be fucking awesome. So it starts at 6:00, and that's Alec Lewis Group kicking it off. Then Jagaloons, then the Sugarhold, and then go searching for the after party and keep it rolling.
Then the after party. Yeah, get out of Great Flats.
All right, so cool. So Mikey, before we go, is there a Sugarhold song that you want to put on for the folks?
Yeah, let's put on the song Last Night. It's about drinking, so it's gonna be a lot of that on Friday. So
cool.
Let's do it.
Apropos.
Let's do it.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Let's listen to Last Night, Sugarhold, here on Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight. Thanks, Mikey.
Clap along. Clap along. See ya, dude.
Champagne of beer, box of wine, slap the bag, tequila. Once again going, you know I can't slow down. Once again running, you know my brain
was last night from the Sugar Hold, and you can catch the Sugar Hold with the Jagaloons and the Alec Lewis Group tomorrow. That's Friday, June 14th at Great Flats Brewing, which is 151 Lafayette Street in Schenectady. So the last event I'm going to talk about is Dad Fest, which is happening at Washington Park in Albany. It's an all-day event, and there's a classic car show that goes on from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., like 100-something cars going all the way back to the 20s. There's like food trucks and craft and art vendors and live music. And the lineup looks like this. Lucid Street starting it off at 11, Il Funk Ensemble at 12:30, Crazy Train, which is an 80s rock and Ozzy Osbourne tribute at 2:30, and Crybaby, which is a Woodstock and Janis Joplin tribute, wrapping things up at 4:30. So I'm going to play a Lucid Street song for you right now, and I just want to let you know that you actually have two chances to see Lucid Street. Not only can you catch them opening the festivities off at Dad Fest in Washington Park on Sunday, but they will be opening up the show on Friday at Empire Underground for Back for More, which is the ultimate rat experience with guest Savage Amusement, a Scorpions tribute band, Second Heat, and then Lucid Street kicking it off. So you have a chance to see them on Friday at Empire Underground, then Sunday at Washington Park for Dad Fest. So right now we're going to play a Lucid Street song. This is Shades of Red, recorded live at Putnam Place in Saratoga Springs, and it's right here on Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight.
I
right, so that was Shades of Red, Lucid Street here on Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight, and that is it for me. And as always, I encourage you to do your own digging, go out and find some music in the 518. There's stuff going on almost every night of the week. When I say scratching the surface, that's even a huge understatement. I'm barely even touching anything. There's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of different genres, a lot of different scenes, all within driving distance from where most of us are right now. So get out there and find it yourself. If you need some help finding shows, you can always send me a DM on Instagram. Like I say, I treat that as my mobile office. That's the best way to get in touch with me. That way I can kind of keep the podcast stuff separate from my regular life and not do everything on my phone and stuff. So anyway, yeah, send me a DM to Instagram. If you have an event that you would like me to talk about, that's a great place to do it. If you're, in a band or in a venue, have a venue, send me a DM there. Or if you are looking for some advice on where to find some things, I'm always happy to help, as anybody who's been on the show or ever met me can attest. So I am Andy Scullin. This is Unsigned 518's Weekend Spotlight. I'll see you on the road. Unsigned 518 is produced and hosted by me, Andy Scullin. New episodes are available every week wherever you stream podcasts. If you would like to help support the show, please like and subscribe wherever you are listening. Or you could buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/unsigned518. If you would like to advertise on the show, send me an email at unsigned518@gmail.com. And to be a guest on the show, reach out to me through Instagram at unsigned518. Take care of one another, and I'll see you next week.